Well, looking for locations for Ride Company, we wanted something tropical, and Fiji just came to mind. Never seen anyone mountain bike there, so rounded up the boys and we made it happen.
Ride, stallion, ride, they got me on the run. Ride, stallion, ride into the setting sun. There's a man with a badge who would like to shoot me dead. And the bounty hunters know there's a price on my head. Ride!
Came to Fiji and scouted it out. There's just all these awesome green rolling hills, and this was the spot to come for mountain biking. We sent Kyle Jamieson and Adam Billinghurst out to build trail. Kyle and Adam built us 3 trails, all on ridges ripped to the bottom of this gully, just in a big bowl. It's pretty insane. No, this is sick. It's just like kind of rougher around the edges. For athletes, they chose Brendan Faircloth.
Pretty stoked now we're here. This is the longest flight I've ever done.
He's just like the dude I'd want to see ride that kind of stuff. He's World Cup racer, super talented, super fast, but he's also just got all this style and can ride jumps and read terrain so much different than a lot of other athletes. So I asked him and he was down 100%.
And you're on like super fine little rocks, and like first when we started riding we both like, shit, we got flat tires, and it's so weird. And then I guess you just get used to it, and then you find yourself dropping in and hitting this thing at like 70 k's an hour at the end of the day.
So scary.
Fun first day though, I'm stoked.
Oh, yeah.
We've got 5 more.
It feels early. Feels like I want to sleep.
Only because it's dark, but you never want to get out when it's dark outside. That's just bad. We had to wake up really early, you know, we had 4:30 wake up. Oh shit! I hit the turn and just clipped my pedal and didn't go over.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, that's so sketchy. I was like in the bush. Yeah. I swear I must have been really.
That's what I mean. I reckon you missed it like this.
Oh my God.
And luckily, look, it just ripped my shoe there. Just hit my pedal and went like this. I didn't go over though.
It's just big, tall grass, you know, like it's almost like a big padding for crashing, but it's not. We discovered a bunch of rocks, and you know, walking around in there, you start discovering there's stumps and rocks and all sorts of other stuff that you don't want to fall on. So basically, once we went off a couple times, we were pretty careful after that.
We're getting it dialed in. Taking a few big boulders out from our landings and run out.
That was way better.
We had some pretty good runs into it. Just having a little lunch break at 8:30 in the morning. We've already been riding for like 2 hours, so.
It's been sprinkling a bit, so we're setting up this tent. Hopefully it doesn't last long and it goes away and we can keep shooting, because when it gets wet out here, it gets extremely slippery and really sketchy, and we might not even be able to drive out.
I really feel for you guys, because we as locals feel it really heavy, and it's stifling because it's so, the humidity is, you know, unbearable.
You just don't stop sweating the whole time. Your gloves are really wet and you lose grip on the handlebars, and you know, it's not going to sound tough because we're in Fiji, but it was a big struggle.
We normally put you under a coconut tree in this kind of heat, but you guys are out filming and getting it all done, so I take my hat off to you guys.
Last night, pissed rain, so we gotta let the trails dry, so we've got jet skis.
We're going up mangroves in Fiji, so dude, we're going to be living the dream, loving it. Can't wait.
Freeride Entertainment filmer Corey Horton decided to get his shirt off, show guns. So he jumps on the back of mine, trying to get shots with the GoPro. You know, getting a little wild, and swapped out pretty hard and tossed him. Like, he went straight past me. He got tossed pretty hard off the jet ski, but he managed to get the shot, so we were all pretty stoked on that.
Having such an awesome day, and it was my first time on one as well. literally rain clouds all around us, and we've been pretty lucky. Wherever we are, we seem to be in the middle, and we're surrounded. So I don't know, maybe there's a good vibe going on around here, keeping the rain away.
As soon as we got over here, the cyclone kind of just squeaking by on the ocean, and we're catching the end of it. So
apparently there's a gnarly one coming just around us. It could come and hit us any time. So I guess we're stoked that it's like this, not blowing off the hill.
So we can't even make it to the top of the trail in the truck.
Turn around, back to the pool.
It's a wrap for the day. Jet skiing and
Loking out.
Lucky us, we got to stay at Sunnisali Resort. They have this wicked awesome resort, little island, small boat ride into the island, and yeah, it's a super quiet, nice beach and pool, and we just, spent our downtime here.
So out of our back door, there's beach and palm trees and sea. Been looked after. It's been cool.
It was awesome because we could have been in a tent or even worse.
Hopefully we can get a couple of hours in this morning and shoot this other trail, which would be pretty sweet. This is the bottom of the second trail. Fingers crossed it's good. Plus, it's good training for the World Cups anyway. It's always piss and rain on those. Living on the edge. Steep landing, so you don't want to go too far into flat. I had a big slam. I went into the grass, flipped over the bars into a wall, and Brandon unfortunately came and hit me, and luckily didn't hurt himself. We shouldn't have done all those push-ups last night, and then I might be able to hold on to that thing.
Yeah, having the locals out, we weren't sure. We knew they were coming out and they were going to help us carry our bikes and stuff, and I wasn't sure if they were going to be bummed on that, but they showed up and they're just like yelling, screaming, laughing. They're getting rides on the quad.
Thanks, guys. For sure the hottest I've ever tried to ride my bike.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Wind came in pretty hard around noon, so we headed back to the hotel. And it was way too windy, we couldn't really go out.
I've done enough of these shoots now to know that weather's an issue and something to be concerned about, but I've never had to be concerned about a cyclone coming through, and especially one named Lucy.
So Cyclone Lucy is a Category 2 right now. It started as a 1 and it's been upgraded to 2.
Cyclones are like, Russian roulette. You don't know what they're going to do and where they're going to hit. They start up on the equator and they move down. Last year, we had one in particular that's probably been the worst one that we've had in about 40 years, at least. I live right on the beach, and it literally picked me up and slammed me against the wall. And I was trying to nail down some of the hurricane shutters.
Hopefully it doesn't rip this place apart. We'll see.
There's waves thrashing outside our bedroom door all night. It mellowed out, and it seems like the cyclone passed us, so we might be in the clear. Kotos Trail, in his words, is the fastest trail down the mountain. And it's basically just a ridge line, completely straight down the mountain.
Obviously, Brandon's not doing his usual backflips and 360s and wild stuff, but he's trying to keep up with me half the time. Yeah, so filming, you're always kind of pushing the boundaries and to get the best shot, but
And we're like rolling through the compressions, and I just got too inside and caught up on kind of too big of a bump, and I just got fucked full tomahawk down the mountain. I've never felt that before.
Luckily he's okay. I mean, it's all on film and it looks so savage.
That's an awesome shot, Brad. That's flesh from my arm, man.
What do you want to do?
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a sick shot though, huh?
One of the villagers, Tex, he helped build some of the trail.
See him walking up and turns around, jumps on my bike barefoot, just starts hauling down the mountain. huge flying W over the bars, scorpion, and we were all pretty nervous, but he gets straight back up.
Just the villagers that are coming up to help us, they're just getting blown away. They can't believe what you guys are doing on the bikes, and even myself.
I'm like Superman. Like lucky I have my water here. Help me bounce well.
There's one off camera that he landed. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, the shoot's definitely been one of the biggest for me. It's Freeride Entertainment. They've got some serious toys going on with the camera on the heli.
We put all our chips on this day for the heli and flew through a couple rainstorms to get here, and now the clouds seem to be holding off just on the sunrise. So
it's cool for me to see all the equipment and see how these guys work, and love to work with them again, and hopefully I get invited back to another one.
Rode every trail. We had them all dialed, and just me and Faircloth were basically running on like 10% battery by the end of the day, but we got everything we wanted, so we were pretty pumped.
It's a wrap. I'm stoked. I'm knackered, and kind of looking forward to sitting on a plane for 30 hours now. And there goes my bike.
Could hardly stand up, and lucky us, we got rock-starred back to the resort, straight next to our hotel.
I've never been in a helicopter. Absolutely shit scared of heights, but hopefully I can just deal with it.
Yeah, just dropped us off in the heli. It's like a 2-minute ride instead of an hour drive. Such an awesome experience. Like, definitely one of the coolest, craziest trips I've ever done. Gonna go to Nambila, where a lot of the villagers that helped us out live. Just go say thanks and give them some supplies, just help them out a bit for all their hard work. And met the chief and just hung out for a bit, drank some kava.
We can all work together to develop this area for our people, as well as for future guests that want to come. Also for the youth that are coming up that would like to get into mountain biking.
So we're happy for you guys for coming.
Everyone's super nice, and kids are running around there stoked. And
So we hope to see you again.
oh yeah, pretty insane experience. I've definitely never been in a place like that, so it's I don't know, it's different. It's cool. Wicked way to wrap it up in the village there, and now we're off to Utah. So Rad Company's coming up. Deadline for the film is fast approaching. Can ride some stuff I built, meet up with the boys. They're there building right now, and throttle stuck wide open. We're pretty much just filming straight through, no break, get it done, make sure that we get everything we want, and the film's gonna be wrapped up.